I think that the conversation about the Ballon d'Ors, whilst for me, I love the fact that it's about data and what everybody has done. Sadly, it's not like that sometimes. In my own antithesis of what's the Ballon d'Or, what wins the Ballon d'Or, it's not necessarily what a player does in a calendar year.
Oh, okay.
Like you said, we can speak of what Ribery had done in that year where Ronaldo
2014,
won the one. We
and
can speak
2010
of
Snyder.
Not even Snyder.
Wesley Snyder. He
did
won the
it
treble.
Internationally in Milan at the time. What the two Spaniards, Xavi and Iniesta had done.
That's true. They won the World Cup.
In the World Cup and whatnot. But yes, the Ballon d'Or is an individual award. But you get only close to it when you've had team successes. That's the base parameter. You're supposed to have team success.
But it's part of the parameters, not only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the base parameter.
Okay.
The base parameter as in that your team has to be successful.
So you can
if
have.
Erling Braut Haaland had scored 50 goals and his team had been relegated, he would not be considered at all to be in the top 3. So the team success is the base parameter in my opinion. So in 2010 for one, Iniesta, Xavi, Messi were in the same Barcelona team. They had a team success in the league at the time. Then both of them went to play in the World Cup. Both of them were integral part of the team. And then Messi, who had also played to I think a semi-final in quarter-final, so in 2010. Now because he had a base success, but had exceeding individual accolades at the time.
Okay.
He usurped them and then won the trophy.
In terms of individual performance.
Yes, he was brilliant.
Okay.
Than both of them.
Okay.
Goals. And those, of course, were his line of work at the time.
Yeah.
Now, in 2014, Ribery was brilliant. But the number of goals Cristiano Ronaldo did churn out in a calendar year, and the performance of Madrid was too much. And it wasn't as if Madrid were bad that year. Madrid also had that base performance in that conversation. Now, you come to this year where there's Lionel Messi and then Erling Braut Haaland. Then you ask yourself, where is the conversation going? How are you looking at this? Erling Braut Haaland has had the base success with Manchester City. Whether it was done 2 years ago, 3 years ago, by whoever, it doesn't matter. He was part of the team. Then you go to Lionel Andreas Messi, who has also had a base success, who didn't have the base success essentially with Paris Saint-Germain, but had it with the Argentine national team. You will consider the World Cup because it is the most prestigious in that calendar year. So whilst you're talking about the conversation of the Ballon d'Or in a calendar year, the World Cup will always...
We are looking at the football season under review. I mean, the 2022-23. So this time around, it is not under the calendar year. It is the 2023-24, 2022-23 football season, not the calendar year.
Okay, so great. So the football season around that time. So yes, so far as the World Cup does fall in it, you consider it as a major part of the conversation. But if you look at the individual exploit of Messi, the best player at the tournament.
He scored 7 goals.
I think highest goal scorer at the tournament.
No. Highest top scorer was Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe scored 8 goals.
Kylian Mbappe himself.
Let me cross check that and confirm.
Then, if you look at how good he was as the Argentine captain, leading his team and how they got there. Yes, the individual performance was there. In my opinion, if it's just about individual performance, Erling Braut Haaland has been miles and shoulders ahead of Lionel Messi. Yes, in terms of individual performances in that conversation that year, Erling Braut Haaland has been.
What about team performance? Because Man City also did well.
That's what I'm saying. Both of them have the base team performance. Argentina has done something that they've not done in a very, very long time.
So Mbappe won the top scorer award with 8 goals. Messi scored 7 goals.
So that's exactly what you get from it. But he was the best player. Mbappe, highest goal scorer of the competition. Now it comes to my personal antithesis of how the Ballon d'Or is won. I don't think the Ballon d'Or is won by just the numbers and the base performance. I think the Ballon d'Or is won by who is able to tell the proper footballing story in that year.
To the delegates.
No, so you see, the Ballon d'Or is about stories, in my opinion. So in 2010, there was a boy called Messi that just sprang onto the scene into an all-conquering Barcelona side. Before he came, there was a story of how he had come from South America to Barcelona. He took over the world. Boom. Now, in this year, the story is simple. Lionel Messi, one of the great stars ever played the game,
wanting to win the World Cup.
The World Cup has a
wins
for a very long time.
Yeah.
Takes his country from abyss, lose to Iran also.
Yeah.
Go through the process. There are times they went against Mexico. He bails his team out. His team goes down in games against big European teams like Netherlands. They find it very difficult for them to get a win. He inspires his team to get a win. Come to the final. To come and play against France. They were almost down. He engineered that win together with Di Maria, and then they are where they are. It is a beautiful footballing story. In fact, Erling Braut Haaland himself in that year could not play in the World Cup. That's the most prestigious tournament of that particular footballing season, which, yes, for a lot of people may be a dent. And it is just the fact that also, for the case of Lionel Messi, he's just celestial. And then more or less like a magical player. So everybody that wants to vote for him says that, you know, this guy is just too good. Yes, Erling Braut has done an amazing job in terms of the numbers and his contribution to Manchester City. I will not take anything away from Erling Braut Haaland. What he did was unheard of. For somebody to have reached one goal, you are short of a goal per game. It's insane.
So the statistics.
It's insane.
Yeah, 52 games.
Yeah.
53 goals, 8 assists.
In fact, he averages more than a goal per game.
This is serious, though.
More than a goal per game. And then he has 8 assists in a game. Leno plays 51, scores 36, wins, and these are the trophies. He won.
But in terms of goal contribution, I think Messi's own will be more than that of Haaland.
Yes, so he has about 60 more contributions.
No, but the same.
10 more goals.
No, this one is 61. This one is 61. So it's the same.
So the same goal contributions,
exactly.
As well, right? So you can have it there. Then of course Vinicius Junior is in there, and look at the trophies that Messi had won. Messi won the World Cup, and then the French League.
Yeah.
He won the English Premier League, of course FA Cup, and then an English treble in there. It is a big one. But for me, it is sad that the Ballon d'Or, in my opinion, it's not just about what this has won. If that was the case, then we'll go back to the Ribery case again.
It appears you disagree with the fact that Messi is the favorite to win the award.
I personally, I don't think Messi should win it.
Who should win it?
Haaland should win it.
Really?
Yeah, because so if when Messi was coming up, you could say that Messi scored this, that, and it was unheard of, and he should win the award at the time. Then he has to win it now.
No, but you see the difference is that you see, you watch Messi play at the time. He was scoring goals on a consistent basis then, but individual in terms of performance.
No.
I'm coming. The guy was. I'm coming.
I can't let you come. I can't let you come.
Hold on. That's why I've changed it. Hold on. The issue here is that Messi, in terms of performance, individual performance, even when he was not scoring, he was spectacular.
Zando.
But Haaland, apart from scoring goals,
but who said that that's the benchmark for individual performance? Haaland spectacular is also scoring his goals. You see, look how you are trivializing scoring goals.
One player who can give us more beyond the goal scoring. Messi was giving us that
beyond the goal scoring,
dribbling past 6-7 players on the field of play.
So at the time when Cannavaro won the thing, what was he giving us beyond the defending? No, people are changing the goalpost every now and then.
He won the World Cup.
Okay, so now his time. He won the World Cup. I think that you have to just be exceptional. And in terms of goal scoring, Haaland has been exceptional. He has been exceptional.
And that is enough to...
Yes, to come from the German Bundesliga and come and win the English Premier League title at the rate he did it. You see, people watch Haaland and they say, oh, he just scores goals. No. To have that sheer hunger, to score 5, 6, 4, 3, it is exceptional.
He scored 36 goals in the English Premier League. And look, you see, this morning I was just reading. You know that last season, Harry Kane scored 30 goals.
Yes.
And for you to score 30 goals in the Premier League, it's a big deal.
Yes. Last season, Harry Kane wasn't a bad striker.
That was ordinary because of what Haaland did.
Exactly. Look at the records of goal scoring in a particular season. How he gets in there. For a Norwegian boy who was born in England, this is something that is huge. It's very huge. I don't think it's just goal scoring. I just think that essentially he won't win it because the Ballon d'Or is about stories. Yeah. And his story doesn't trump Lionel Messi's story with winning the World Cup.
So this is how the voting is going to be like. The initial 30-man shortlist is compiled by the editors at France Football, the organizers of the event, as well as Drogba and one selected journalist. Once that list has been completed, a selection of international journalists, one representative from the top 100 nations, and national team coaches and captains come together to decide a winner. They are asked to choose their top 5 players from 30 selected and order them from first to fifth based on individual and collective performances during the year, player class, and overall view of the player's career. Now, I'm coming. Hold on for me. What is this thing with I'm coming? The player who is selected as the winner by each voter is awarded 6 points. Second place is given 4 points, down to 1 point for the fifth place. The total points for each player from every journalist, coach, and captain are then added together to decide the third, second, and first place in there. You know, Pep Guardiola has coached Lionel Messi before, and currently he's the manager at Manchester City, coaching Ellen Haaland. He was asked who to give the award to. This is the answer he gave.